Hey there, Ulti Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Duel Masters. In the last episode, we completed Trey's campaign. And it didn't go as well as I'd hoped, but we got through it. And it's a new day, new session. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter session for me on my end, because I just don't have as much time today as I would normally, so unless this campaign is just as long as Trey's, which I kind of doubt, because it's water, and water can be a bit slower than nature. I have a feeling I'm only going to go part of the way through this campaign instead of doing the entire thing in a 5-hour sitting like every other campaign has been, except for technically Rusty's, which I split into two sessions in the same day because I was just so excited to play Duel Masters. And I still am excited to play Duel Masters. Anyways, in this episode, we're starting the water campaign with Rebecca.
Your mother said you'd be here.
Aunt Vivian, what are you doing here?
I'm in town on business for a while.
Where are their ears?
I thought I'd spend some time with my favorite niece in the meantime. Ah, yes. Your mother said you'd become quite the duelist.
Yeah, I plan to win the regional tournament this year, and...
Really?
Oh, sorry, Aunt Vivian, I have a date. To duel. A date to duel. Ah!
Well then, I'm sure I'll see you at dinner, Rebecca. Have fun. She is the one you must defeat.
Her confidence makes me ill. She actually thinks she'll win the tournament.
Yes, but we know better, don't we?
So, Rebecca is related to the main big bad. Fascinating insight. That's something I already knew, but now you guys know, and knowing is half the battle. So, Rebecca seems interesting, that's for sure.
Ready to duel?
Yeah, whatever.
Let me see. Where did I put my deck? Oh, here it is.
Okay, let's duel.
Okay, we're instantly fighting Luke. We don't even get to look at our deck. Interesting. Also, Rebecca has a crush on Luke. Understandable. Have you seen his neck? He's got a very good one. It's so thick. That basically means he's immune to strangulation. Probably. Okay, so... starting out with Phantom Fishes and Brawler Xylers. I'm gonna put that in mana first, and see what I get next time. So, what is Luke's deck going to be like? Is it just going to start as the default for what he had before? It'd be interesting. It probably is just what his default is. The thing is, I don't really remember what his default is. Alright, he's got the Emerald Grass. I could Spiral Gate his Emerald Grass if I wanted to. I think this is perfectly fine to do, because this does kind of reset the flow of momentum in my favor. Because now I've got this, and he's going to have very few things that can even bypass it. Okay. And I think it's better to save Spiral Gate for Dianoric. What the heck is Psychic Shaper? Okay, I don't really care about that. Alright. The only problem is I don't have an attacker now, but I think having some blockers is good. And he's probably about to get lockout. Or Dianork. We'll go with Dianork instead. Alright. Okay, well... Photocide can only attack untapped light creatures. So... This is a weird first battle. The thing is, I can Spiral Gate. But I don't really like the idea of Spiral Gating right now. Well, he's out of spaces. Let's get out Aquanite of our own. So until he gets more cards. Alright, Aquanite I can just bring back no matter what, so I'm just going to try and attack and see what he does. Because right now nothing's going on. This at least means something happens. Like that, see? Like there's absolutely nothing preventing me from doing that exact thing. Doesn't really result in anything beneficial, but... Okay, interesting. I can Virtual Tripwire and Spiral Gate now. Would that be good? Would that be smart? Because, like, I could Spiral Gate one of the Dianorks, Virtual Tripwire the other, and then I'd get blocked by Bloody Skeeto. But I'd be able to hit two of his shields, theoretically. Nothing's going on. I think I'm gonna see what happens next turn. Yeah, okay. Mortal Baron. Put that in mana and see what happens next turn. Because he can't do anything to me right now. And I don't think he has many spells is the thing. So I can just kind of use this to build up mana. Sort of like just abuse what's going on, you know? Because he's not doing anything. He's not even putting things into mana. So I can just kind of build up cards this way. Magma Gazer. Oh, see, this was good. Because now... Now if I use Magma Gazer as well... on top of Virtual Tripwire and Spiral Gate, I can break potentially 3 shields. And that could be worth breaking the stalemate for. Either that, I could really just, like, see what happens and just, like, let... Because how many spells does he even have? I don't know. I feel more comfortable, like, not trying to stall him out, so I think this is when I'm going to try and use these things to go. So, yeah. Let's virtual tripwire... Do I virtual tripwire the Dianorix or Bloody Skeeto? I definitely want to Spiral Gate a Dianorix because it costs more mana for him to bring back compared to Bloody Skeeto. So if he's got an expensive spell as well, then it would be more beneficial for if he casts something like that. So I don't want to Spiral Gate Bloody Skeeto, but should I... Let me logic this out. If I try to attack one of his shields... He may try to block it. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for Dianorix. Alright, so that's tapped now. Now I Spiral Gate this Dianorix. And now I Magma Gazer. One of my creatures gets Power Attacker plus 4,000. Which one do I do it to? King Coral, Dude Joe, or Aqua Knight? You know what I'm realizing? I probably should have tapped Bloody Skeeto. Because then I could have used Aqua Knight to just kill it. I'd be able to get Aqua Knight back next turn anyway. Because the other thing is, I'm going to need to get through this wall again immediately after this. I'm going to give Magma Gazer to... I'm going to give it to King Coral, I think. Because that will guarantee that it can get through everything. And I think it's more worth keeping a potential blocker. Although, King Coral might also just flat out die immediately afterwards. I've been recording for 15 minutes. We haven't broken his shield. This is what water is going to be like, I guess. Aqua Knight, Dude Joe, or King Coral? I'm not even sure it really matters, I guess. In retrospect. Well, let's give it to Dude Joe. Alright, now let's attack. Send Aqua Knight in first. Him and his rainbow tentacles that I don't understand. And now Dujo will hit the player. And that gets blocked. A little unfortunate. But ultimately still probably worth it. And now King Korra at least can go and hit the other shield. So that's 2 shields down rather than 3. What a majestic whale. Alright. It's better than nothing. You know what? I'm gonna put Dujo in mana just to have extra mana. I don't know what I'm gonna get next turn. Okay, well, there's Ethel, who's gonna be annoying. Put aside, yeah. If you're just gonna attack, fucking Aqua Knight, go for it. I can get Aqua Knight back next time. I'm like an octopus. It's so odd. Okay, I'll let that go through. Because that at least prevents Meal from doing things. Another Dujo. If I mana Dujo, I can just get 2 Aqua Knights out. So the good news is I've got pretty good on like the number of shields that I have versus him. Okay, he's summoning the Dianork. I spiral gated now. I think I only want the 1 Phantom Fish. Because Phantom Fish can't attack. So the benefit here is that I'll have 3 possible attacks next turn because of the Aqua Knights. And that's useful. Ethel's hitting a shield. I think I need to let this one go through. What? Oh. I was gonna say, you've used everything, but he didn't use that. Okay, well, fair enough. Revolver Fish, Aqua Jolter, Aqua Shooter. Alright. So I've restored some blockers now, at least. I could try to attack Ear. But with all my blockers, I think it's better for me to try and be aggressive. This Aqua Knight will die, but I'll just be able to restore it back. They never die. Now this Aqua Knight could try to kill Ear, but then that would put me on equal terms in terms of, like... Because that other guy is just unblockable. I can't block him. So I think it's better for me to just attack the player. Just make a little bit of shield headway, you know? If I mana Aqua Knight, I could get out Aqua Jolter. I'm tempted to do that, actually. Because, like, it would be just more useful to have more things that can attack. Especially since that Aquanite is about to die. But then again, if that Aquanite's about to die... I'm gonna end turn. Yeah, that Aquanite's about to die. Understandable. I think, ideally, I try to get him to use one of his Dianorks. But no, I'm not going to be able to attack him no matter what, is the thing. Because I'm only going to have Aqua Shooter that can attack if this Aqua Knight dies. And so at that point, there's no point in like trying to get rid of one of the Dianorks, because then the other Dianorks are just going to block. So, I let this go through. God, 20 minutes! It's the first fight! Alright, go ahead, Ethel. Attack the player. Okay. I still have card momentum now. I can bring out Brain Serum, draw 2 cards. I'll probably just do that later. Alright, so... with everything that's happened, the only thing he's going to be able to do, unless he gets a special thing, is he's going to be able to use Ethel to hit one of my shields. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But that does give me an extra card. Okay. Don't saw Aqua Shooter. Okay. This gets me 2 cards, so honestly, I'm just gonna cast it. And just see what I got. Aqua Soldiers! Hello. Won't be using you right now, I can't fit you in. Alright, so. Can I kill him this turn? The answer to that is unfortunately no. I can't. I don't have enough attacks to get through his blockers. I mean, if I had Stone Sword earlier, maybe I could have. Ugh. But I don't think I gain anything from not doing something right now. The problem is Ethel. Ethel is the problem right now because it's unblockable. But because he has these blockers that I just have no power to get through, there's really nothing I can do, per se. I just have to try something. I think I'm gonna lose this battle. It feels likely, at least, because I don't feel like I'm on a victorious path right now. Because I can try and attack the player now. But he's going to block with this Dianork. And I can hit him one more time, and that gets rid of a shield. But... I don't think I'm in enough of a position where I'm going to have enough to get through. Got his last shields. Ooh, but I do have mana I can still summon, that's right. Because that's what this game does. You can summon in this weird kind of order. So if I summon Aqua Knight, and maybe Aqua Shooter for that extra blocking capability... No, I don't have enough mana for that. Because... Well, I'm not really going for power is the thing. I'm just going for capability. So Aqua Soldier and Aqua Shooter? Because I just need to hit him at all. And because of the blockers, like, everything I have is going to die to a Dianork no matter what. Except Stone Sword, but, like... Stone Sword. I could do Stone Sword and... Aqua Soldier. Have I put anything into mana? Can I put you into mana? No. I've already done mana this turn. So, do I need the power of Stone Sword? Or do I need the blocker of Aqua Shooter? I need things that will be able to attack next turn. I need to guarantee that I can get out an attack on him. Which means I need to either bait out some of the Dianorks, or I need the Dianorks to not exist. I could maybe get a Spiral Gate. There is still a possibility of that. I have no idea how many of those are in our deck. I didn't get to see the deck before I started using it. Oof. So I need to either hit him 3 times, which I can do just naturally if I have 2 creatures on the field. Just straight up. If I have 2 creatures on the field, plus this Aqua Knight, and I can keep them both alive, then that's good. The problem is, I don't know if I can actually do that, because he has creatures that can attack me. Is the thing. He's got Photocide, and that's just going to destroy something. And I need to make sure that I have enough blockers to also prevent, what's-his-face, yellow dude up there, from actually killing me. Because Ethel's going to hit this last shield. There's no way to prevent that. Ethel's hitting this last shield, so I need enough blockers that I can prevent that from happening. But I also need to be able to get through both Dianorks. So I think, in that regard, I need the blocker more than I need the power. So no matter what, I'm summoning Aqua Shooter. And in that regard, then, I can just summon whatever. Might as well get an Aqua Soldier. I like the boy. Okay. Alright, so what is he doing? He's using Photocide. So what's the smart play here? I think the smart play here is to sacrifice Phantom Fish. It'll be helpful to keep Aqua Shooter alive longer, because Aqua Shooter can still attack. Phantom Fish can't. So I think, for this play, I want Phantom Fish. Alright, Ethel's attacking the player. Aqua Jolter comes out on the field. That's actually decently useful. Alright, you're attacking Aqua Knight. This is okay, because it gets rid of a Dianork that I would have otherwise needed to get through anyway. So I am okay letting this go through. And just like that... Just like that. Okay, so, Aqua Jolter, you just showed up. Go ahead and die. Okay, I logicked and reasoned my way out of it. Aqua Soldier, bring us home. My boy. You didn't do anything in this game, but you get the last hit, and that's the important part. Okay, 30 minutes on the first fight. Granted, some of that was cutscening, so maybe it's more like 25. But woof! That was a lot. And I only got 850 reputation points for it. I guess Luke is technically still considered a cheater at this point, and so defeating a cheater doesn't count for much reputation in the eyes of the masses. 26 minutes. Damn. Creatures lost. 2. Yeah, I didn't really hit him that much, did I? But he kept killing my Aqua Knights. Alright, well, that certainly happened. Should I even try to do another match this episode? I don't know if I should. I mean, the last episode was probably pretty long anyway.
Great game. I have to go duel some other people, but we should meet up at the library later.
Fine.
Okay. Water Clan leader Cindy at the library. Okay. Well, let's actually look at our deck here. We've got Brawler Xyler, Fire Sweeper, Immortal Baron, Frey. Oh, not Frey. We got Stone Swords and Magma Gazer. We only have one Spiral Gate? What kind of water user are you? Jeez. Here I was thinking that there was going to be a chance for a Spiral Gate, but the one that I used on the original DNORC was the only one we had. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying. Feels like a very limiting deck. I mean, it's got a lot of good water cards, but, like, not a lot of useful ones. There's only one Revolver Fish? Oh, I'm gonna need more of those. Why did the other people start with better water cards than this water user? It feels so weird. Whatever. So many King Corals. I need Revolver Fish. Revolver Fish is my baby. Revolver Fish. I don't know how much Aqua Soldier is gonna be my baby in this, because like the Aqua Soldier I'm used to is also naturally a blocker. Water is gonna be very interesting because I am so used. I feel like water is the most like noticeably changed of the cards that I'm used to, but also I just grew up. I grew up with water. Yes, I've been playing with the water civilization since I was a little wee lizard. No, I started with water, and these are the cards that I started with, relatively for the most part. I started with Aqua Soldiers, I started with Revolver Fishes, I started with Phantom Fishes, I started with Aqua Knights, etc., etc. But, like, I started with different versions of them, so, like, they're defined in my head as something very different. And so, like, my strategy is going to need to significantly readjust. This is not my water deck, this is just a water deck, and honestly, I'm just glad Aqua Rider's not here, because I know what that original card is like, and it's utter bullshit. It's not even in this game. We're not gonna see it, but Aqua Rider is one of my favorite cards in Matt's version of the game, and it's completely useless in the original version of the game. So, glad I'm not gonna have to deal with that. See, there's a card called Aqua Rider. It's a liquid people person, like Aqua Knight or Aqua Soldier and whatnot. And what it does is in Matt's version, is that it powers up the strength of Gelfish, which is what Revolver Fish is. It's what Phantom Fish is. So it basically takes this 4,000 power blocker, or 5,000 power blocker, and turns them into 8,000 and 7,000. And it's like, suddenly that means that, like, once I have an Aqua Rider out, then Revolver Fish and Phantom Fish, you can't really get past them very easily, and I just build up a wall. And that's like my usual strategy, but Aqua Rider doesn't exist, and even if it did, it doesn't do that in this version, in the original Duel Masters, so that's a strategy that I can only do then. I honestly feel like I'd rather just have a bit of a shorter episode, even if this was only one duel. I realize that might be a little awkward, but after all the nature stuff, like number one, I did that in 4 episodes, I can afford a little bit of leeway. And also, some of those episodes were a bit long, so I feel like having one that's only about 30 minutes, even if it's only one duel, I mean, it is what it is, plus at all this. There's not really a whole much else for me to do. I mean, I could fight one of these guys. Here, I'll fight Jennifer. That's something to do, and if all these characters are the same, because, like, after I grinded on Mighty Shouter Girl in the last episode and found out that like she is the same deck every single time. This is one of the people I fought as Rusty way back when. And this girl didn't summon anything way back when. So this could get me some free experience in that regard. If she has the same kind of AI, at least. So, could be good to just kind of do real quickly. And this way at least you guys aren't just getting like, you know, one thing. Oh, you're summoning Emerald Grass. Alright, fine. So it was a fluke. Be that way. Well, maybe I've gotten myself into something unfortunate. I could try to attack, but it wouldn't really get me anything. She's gonna summon Newark, isn't she? She's just gonna be annoying, isn't she? Fuck you. Well, the other problem with water is that water generally is one of the weaker races. So it can be tricky to, like, get through walls like such as this, you know? Alright, well I have 3 creatures, so I can at least try to get through to her shields now. Or maybe I'll wait. Because I can summon Aqua Shooter. I don't really need Aqua Jolter. Psychic Shaper. Draws 4 cards. Sure. Aqua Jolter and Sea Mine. Alright. That's all I got? Okay. Well, now I have 4 things. But I don't like the sound of any of this, is the problem. I don't have the strength to deal with these things, and that's kind of a problem. Fighting, like, light blockers and whatnot. The other problem is Aqua Jolter is pretty much dead right now. Really wish that guy would just not make noise. Yeah, I'm starting to get the feeling that fighting this person was a complete mistake. Especially since she's also light, but, like, I don't know, I feel like the logic was sensible earlier. Where it was like, yeah, this girl didn't summon anything before, so maybe her AI is just not very good. I only have the 1 revolver fish. But Newark is a bigger problem. And now I have absolutely nothing in my battle zone. Awesome. Oh. I mean, I could get rid of an Emerald Grass, but then she would literally just resummon it is the problem. Because it only costs 2 mana, and she can do that. So... I guess I'll just get rid of Eris. I have to Spiral get something. Aqua Jolter is least useful right now. I need power. More than anything, I need power. Alright, go ahead and resummon Eris. The problem with Eris is that it's just gonna wipe me out. Would you shut up, Silver Axe? Honestly, I'm probably just gonna lose this battle, but if I do, then fine, I'll just accept it. Fighting light is just really hard, especially with this goddamn loadout. This loadout kind of stinks. Okay, I kind of want Sea Mine out. But if I get out both King Corals... I think that's the smart decision. I'm trying to attack Mighty Shouter. Because if I prevent her from hitting me, that will help. And yeah, this will mean Stone Star basically dies from Ethel, but that's better than nothing. That's not Ethel, but you understand the point. However, I could block that with a King Coral. And keep Stone Star alive a little longer. Okay. Let's get more things on the field. Okay. So now that that's happened, Stone Sore can't hit Eris at all. Can it? Hold on. How much is it? Power Attacker 2000. So it's only 6,000. Yeah, okay. Alright. Stone Sore hit the player. She lets it go through. And now I've got King Coral and the other guy. King Coral can attack, but I want the blocker capability more. Eris is going to try and hit Stone Sore. I use my King Coral here for that. Are you kidding me? I hate fighting light right now. Okay, I can summon both Stone Sword and Phantom Fish. Alright. Brawler Xyler. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, Brawler Xyler will try to hit the player. And you use an Emerald Grass. Alright, that at least gets rid of an Emerald Grass, which is fine by me. Alright, and now Stone Sword will attack the player. Okay, that gets rid of her Emerald Grass as well. Sea Mine can attack. But I don't think I want it to. Why do you have to have a Dianork? What is it with all of your goddamn blockers? Do I let this go through, or do I kill Phantom Fish? I think for survival purposes, I need to let this go through. Because she's got 3 creatures on the field right now. Unless the Oracle... I think before I get... before Dianork can do anything, I think it makes the most sense to kill this. Even though Alessa is going to go in the shields, which is awful for me. But before Dianork can actually do anything, Volcanodon will help, at least. A little bit. Trying to get through Dianork. Okay. Well, Dianork is gone now anyway. Problem is, now Stone Sword is also going to be gone, because Ethel's going to kill it. That's not Ethel, it's a Eris. And I need Sea Mine as a blocker. Alright, well... Eris kills Stone Sword. Gotta let that through. Mighty Shouter is 2,000. I'll block that with Sea Mine. I'll block you with Phantom Fish. The other problem is I can't time her out. I'm lower on mana than she is. And now I'm even lower. But I might be able to do something about that. Which Tripwire, that could be helpful. Aqua Shooter, Immortal Baron, and Brawler Xyler. I can summon all these guys. Oh, I can't. I don't have the space for it. Alright, well... Do I attack Silver Axe? I'm gonna have 3 blockers. I don't think I want to attack Silver Axe. I'm gonna attack the player. Because I need to chip down these things. Oh my god, you have another OS? The problem is, I need to let this go through. Because I need the blockers to survive, but I need to be able to hit her too, is the problem. There's such a... This sucks. This battle fucking sucks. And this is turning this episode into complete nonsense. As well, because, like, holy fuck, it's been 50 goddamn minutes. Fighting with this is miserable. In terms of length. Because, like, there's... What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Brawler, Xyler, and Phantom Fish. Is virtual tripwire even necessary here? I could tap Emerald Grass. I've got 3 blockers though, and so they're not going to be able to get through. So I'm going to leave it at this. Oh, good, another Eris. I don't know how I can pull this back. Unless she has something that can, like, pull from mana, I can't at any point, like... do too much else. I can attack with a Mortal Baron. Brawler's Island needs to try and attack, and if I do... Okay, so this at least gets rid of fucking Emerald Grass. Now I can try and use a Mortal Baron to hit the player. Okay. There's no point in virtual tripwire right now. Especially because ideally I... Oh my god! Why? Her deck is nothing but blockers! I fought this person because I was like, oh, this will be easy. You didn't summon anything the entire... Oh. That could potentially get me the win right now. That's worth it. That is absolutely worth trying. I've got to try. Oh my god. The nightmare's almost over. Please don't be anything like super awful in the shields. One of them's a less, I think. Oh, thank god we're free of this nightmare. Aqua Shooter, take us home! Future ulti, maybe you might, like, want to, like, speed up this second battle. Because it was completely unnecessary. But it really just kind of hammers home how awful it is to fight light with water. I think that's the main thing. Fighting light with water, at least in this game, is awful with the cards that I have. I don't have anything powerful enough. I need to rely on fire in order to get past half of her things. And I don't have anything that can, like, take things out. I have one fucking Spiral Gate, and that is it! Water is all about that kind of thing. Removing things from play. And I don't have it in the starting deck. So I just need to play around that, and it results in lengthy, boring battles that are completely nothing. But whatever, I got at least some points for that, so if I do need to grind, that's less grind for later. Man, though. See you guys next time for more Duel Masters. 20 minutes on just a random fight that I thought was going to be easy because this is the woman who didn't summon anything the first time. I guess she learned. Fuck you, no. I guess the lesson here is to never assume that I understand how this game works.